Hello viewers, this is Fida Hussain, voice of Karakram. Right now we are standing in Baltro Glacier, Gorotu. This is Gorotu is the one of the tourism hub of the Baltro. In front of us, Vishwabrum is there, and Payu Peak is there. And if you go upside, you reach Kankuria. Then the way is separate. Some peoples are going to K2, some are going to G2 and G5, G6, and rest of the people who want to cross the Gandagorola, so they have to go to Ali campsite. Before reaching Kankuria, this is the first stay normally which people sleep over the glacier. So here you can meet many peoples from the different country of the world. Right now, with us from British national, Ms. Javana with us. We will talk about Ms. Javana. Thank you very much for your time.
No problem.
What is say something about your experience here in Baltistan, especially in Baltro Glacier?
It's been quite incredible. I've been a trekking guide and organising my own treks for many years, and I've never experienced anything like this, with the enormity of being on this glacier and the magnificence of these mountains around. And more than that, I think the thing that's really stood out for me here, from all the countries I've trekked in, is the friendliness of the people and how open and helpful everyone has been so far. So yeah, a fantastic place to come.
So, as you're saying, you are a tourist guide as well. So, how many countries you have visited?
Oh, I don't know, but my last, the year before COVID, I took 84 flights. So you can imagine, many countries, yeah. I lived in Nepal for 7 years. And yeah, now based in Australia, but many countries around the world, including Pakistan previously, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Brazil. It goes on, a long list. I'm very lucky.
So, how you can differentiate between the people of the rest of the other countries, India, Bhutan, so many countries you have visited, and you also visit before in Pakistan. So, how you differentiate?
I think here there's what's been really surprising is that the openness and the friendliness and the willingness to say hello, salam, is from everybody. It's not just the people in the shops or the people who might make some money from you, but it's everybody on the trail. It's everybody we've met in Skadu. People have been falling over themselves to be so helpful for us, and it's really refreshing. So yeah.
So, how, if I ask you, how was the main challenge, or how remain main challenges while you were coming in Baltro Glacier?
The main challenges, I think, have been managing the heat, which is considerable, and then managing our places on the campsites, because as you're aware, as you can see, it's very busy here now. We are unlucky that we're coming with the main climbing expeditions up the glacier. But that also means it's a little bit busier than perhaps we would expect.
So, how many times you visited here in Pakistan?
In Pakistan, many times, but never to the Baltistan. So before working in the cities with Higher Education Commission, so a very different job, yeah. But here in Baltoro, I think the key is perhaps for the future to think about sustainability. How do we keep this amazing place clean and the drinking water safe? How do we manage the campsites so that everybody is comfortable and not too squashed, and toilets are cleaned, all those things? They're very important for the tourists.
So, are you satisfied about the cleanness, especially if you talk about the toilets which is installed in the down?
So, some have been amazing, some really not so much, yeah. And I think for the groups that I'm with, and I'm sure all clients, having clean facilities is important, not just for preference, but because of our own health. We need to stay healthy to come up here, and then particularly those who are going on to climb need a really clean place to wash and to take care of themselves.
So, if you name which places that you seen as amusing and which is need to be clean?
Oh, I would say we've been on all the campsites up here, so I leave you with your imagination. But it's been, I mean, Odukas in particular is so pretty and so beautiful, and Payu also. I mean, the campsites themselves are really fabulous places to stay. If we could make it a little more comfortable, particularly when there's this big volume of people coming, I think it would be amazing for Pakistan's tourism sector.
So, do you think the increase of the peoples in the regions, the climate will be affected or not?
You think
On
tourists
the glacier,
will cause this?
due to the increase of the tourists on the glacier?
I'm sure that tourists have some impact, but compared to all of the other impacts going on with the carbon generation that's happening, I think our biggest impacts are for flying here. You know, in the jet planes and the carbon emissions from there. I think the impacts on the glacier could be managed so that they're more localised better. Yeah.
Last but not least, while you were applying for tourism in the regions, what was the main hurdles or the main problems while you were applying for visa in Pakistan?
The visa system, as I remembered it, has changed slightly, and it's good, it's better. But I understand that this year, and it's nobody's fault, that the immigration department is very, very, very busy because of the situation in Afghanistan. And so we had some delays, but basically the visas came, we're here, and we're very happy.
Any message you want to convey to the High Commissioner in British?
I think particularly for trekkers, because we don't need the big permits for these amazing high mountains. We're not there. If that could be just simplified a little bit for the trekking visa and then the trekking permit, that would make such a big difference to everybody. But it's been improving all of the time. So I think they're doing a great job and keep doing it. Okay?
Okay, thank you very much. Viewers, we are waiting for your feedback. It is definitely the year-by-year flow of the tourism increasing. So I think your feedback is more important for us. So we are waiting for your feedback. Thank you very much. I also do subscribe our channel. So we also want to promote the tourism in the regions. As along with the promotion of the tourism, we also are conscious about the sustainability of the tourism. Thank you very much. This is Fida Hussain.
Shukriya.